Namaste to all. Welcome to this session. After today's session on 17th and 18th and on 19th, there will be no session. Again, from 20th July onwards, sessions will continue as I am involving in the technical team of conducting one webinar ATDE. So, due to that work, I want to take break on all these 3 days. So today's tip is, here one PPT is there. Some animations are including in this PPT already. Some PPT is available with you. The animations are including in that PPT. Whenever we are converting that PPT into the PDF, generally the animation will not be including in that PDF. Let us see. So this is the first page. So what is the observation? In the PPT, animations are there, but whenever we are converting into the PDF, the exact feel we missed to include here. So what is the solution? Please observe here. Even in the PDF also, nicely the animations are included. So how to convert PPT into the PDF with the inclusion of all the possible effects, that I want to tell you now. So go to the actual PPT. Please go to the view tab. Please go to the view tab. Here macros option is there. Please observe, here macros option is there. Go to the original PPT. Here home, insert, design, animations, slideshow, several tabs are available. Please go to the view tab. The view tab, please go to the macros option. Click it. One window will be open. Just put a random name, some macro name here. Here run, cancel, some labels are available. Create is highlighted. So click that create label. Here one window will be opened. Remove the existing content. Two lines are available already. Remove the existing content. Copy down the content. From this place. I will give the particular link in the description box. I will give the particular link in the description box. You can download the same code in your place. So simply I copied the code from a link. Simply I pasted here. Now again go to your PPT. The macro window that will be opened as another sub window. Now there is no problem. You are supposed to go to your PPT. Click the macros label once again. Now please observe run label that is highlighted now. What is the reason? Previously you created a label like some ABCD, you pasted some code. Now here there is a chance to run it. Now immediately you will observe the number of the slides that will be increasing. So initially there are some 7 slides only in this PPT. Whenever you are pasting that particular code, and if you want to run the particular macro, then obviously slides number will be increasing in the PPT. Now try to save as the PDF. Now please observe. Is it okay? So generally whenever you are converting your PPT into the PDF, the original animation that will not be including in the conversion whenever you are converting into the PDF. That is the usual problem generally we will face whenever we are giving the information into the PDF form to our students, or whenever we are exchanging the information to our colleagues. We will convert the PPT into the PDF. Because PDF is the portable document format, it will occupy some less space. Even in the case of uploading the PPTs in the website of the CCE, in the Andhra Pradesh state, CCE, they are giving instruction to the faculty to upload the information into the LMS tab of the CCE website. There you are all supposed to upload the PPT in the PDF form only. But whenever you are preparing some animation in the PPT, it is very difficult to keep that animation in the PDF. then you are supposed to use this particular trick. Home, insert, design, several tabs are there. In the view tab, macros tab will be there. We need to click it and we need to create a tab and we need to copy some code from external website into this place and we need to run it. Then automatically there is a chance to save into another PDF. Then in that PDF you can preserve all the possible animations. In the description box I will give the link where from you will get that code. Simply copy and paste that particular code into the macros, then automatically there is a chance to keep all the animations from your PPT into the PDF. So is it okay to everyone? Now tip 2 for this session, one more tip. Please observe here, whenever we are opening the PPT, here save as option is there. Sometimes we may convert into the PDF. Here below that PDF, other formats option is there. Whenever we are clicking the other formats, several options are available here. Suppose if I am selecting the JPEG format, whenever you are clicking the save button, it will ask, do you want to export every slide in the presentation or only the current slide? If I am choosing every slide will be saving like an image. Suppose current slide, if I am clicking, the current slide will be only saving as one image. So what is the use of this particular tip? If we are converting all the slides into images, then you may prepare one video also with help of the app which will be including in the Windows OS already. Generally in the Windows 7 that will be known as the Window Movie Maker. In the above versions of the Windows that will be including in the Photos app. Let us see now. So this is the Photos app. In the Photos app from the Windows 8 or 10, here new video option is there. Whenever you are clicking new video project, project library will open. Now please observe, you can add here some photos. Whenever photos are available, you can create a video with help of this particular app. Whenever you are converting all the slides into images, same images you can use here in this place. So you are supposed to add these images into the storyboard. Simply I am dragging all the images into the storyboard. Please observe, here storyboard is there. So then automatically here in the right side you can see the preview. Please observe, the two images in a sequence, they will move to create a video. Here there is an option to add background music also. Here custom audio option is also there. You can narrate something. Whenever you are converting all the PPTs into the images, all the slides in the PPT into the image, then you will add all the images in the project library first, Then you are supposed to add all those images in the storyboard. Then you are supposed to click the custom audio button. Then you are supposed to narrate something. Then your narration will be adding. Then finally you may click finish video. Then automatically you will prepare a video with your narration. Here you can change the duration for every image. You can add some 3D effects also. You can use some filters are also. If you want to add some background music, that background music will be added. Whenever you are clicking the finish video, automatically your video will be saving into your PC as .mp4 file. So this is one tip whenever we want to save our PPT into the video. If there is no screen recording software is available with us, if there is no screen recording software is available with us, by using a computer, by using this process, simply we may create a video within minutes. So let us see. So one more time I am playing the video is ready. It is consisting only 2 images in a sequence. They are playing. So in that way we can prepare a video with help of our PPT also. So this is the end for this session. In this session, 2 tips they were covered. One is how to preserve the animations from PPT whenever you are converting into PDF. Second one, by using Window Movie Maker, it is known as Photos app in the Windows 10. By using it, how to create a video. Whenever you want to create the video from the PPT, initially you need to convert each and every slide into the image. Then by using the Photos app, we can create a video. Those things they covered in this particular session. As I already told, there are no sessions on 17th and 18th and on 19th July. Again from 20th July onwards, we will continue to conduct these sessions. Thank you. Namaste.